Okay, I've got two mbeds here, and they're both connected to USB Bluetooth modules here, and that's it. So they're autonomously powered. And okay, so let's switch the first one on. Just switch that on. Mbed comes on, and the Bluetooth module comes on as well. So that should start to boot. It takes a short while. So what will happen is, in a moment, that Bluetooth module will go into flashing mode to say that it's now listening. So there it is, it's now listening. So I can now boot up the second one, which will automatically attempt to connect to the other mbed. So this one will load up, and in a moment the two blue lights should both go constantly on. So okay, so they're now on, so they're now found each other, they're setting up the connection. So not much happening. Now this mbed here, it now goes into a sequence, quite a slow sequence, which is counting, and it's counting in binary, and you can see the 4 LEDs coming on to count binary between 0 and 15. So now what's happening is they're just finalizing the connection, and eventually this count value on here is also being broadcast on Bluetooth. So eventually this one should latch on and start receiving that broadcast and display the same count variable. Okay, so now this one has now received the count variable, and it's now counting as well. So now the two devices are communicating in Bluetooth. This device is sending a single byte, and this one's receiving it, and they're both displaying that byte on the screen. Now to prove that they are actually communicating, I've set a little override switch on this one, which I'll press in a moment. So they're now counting 1, 2, 3, hopefully 3, yeah. Okay, so now if I override this switch, what that does is it sends the count variable to 15, which basically switches all the lights on. So if I flip this switch, both should go fully on. There we go, they've both now gone fully on. So there's a bit of delay in the system, but that's because I've set it up to run very slowly, because I'm still debugging the actual communication channels. So if I switch this back off, they should both go back into count mode. So there you go, they both go back into count mode. So there you go, two mbeds communicating on Bluetooth.